Now, lastly, for news this week is something that I'm beyond excited for, and that is Cobra Kai Season 4, which, thankfully, seems to be coming a lot sooner than at least I anticipated. Netflix has announced that Cobra Kai Season 4 will be debuting in December. Thank goodness, because why wait, man? I think Cobra Kai Season 3 came in January this year. Now, full disclosure, I have been a huge Cobra Kai fan since day one, back when it was on YouTube Red. Admission, I got YouTube Red just for Cobra Kai. And, that ad-free YouTube, but mainly for Cobra Kai, just because I'm that much of a sucker for the original Karate Kid, and then going back and watching the sequels and realizing, oh my gosh, do these not hold up, especially Karate Kid 3, but I was that much of a sucker for Karate Kid growing up that I was like, okay, I've got to see Cobra Kai. Holy cow, the show is good. Like, really good. My wife and I just love Cobra Kai, and we've gotten really into it, and we really appreciate that the show takes elements from the original movies and actually improves them. Kreese was an over-the-top cheesy villain in the original movie, and he's still over-the-top and cheesy in this, but there's more reason as to why he is the way he is. There is no true black and white in Cobra Kai. There's always these shades of gray, which, if you're telling good character stories, that's really, really what you want. So we've been one of the OG fans from the YouTube Red days, and so when it came to Netflix, we became super, super excited because we knew, okay, this is a much bigger audience that more and more people are going to be attached to it with, and that's absolutely been the case with it so far. Cobra Kai has absolutely blown up since it's joined Netflix, and good for it. I think it's a fantastic show. It's not always the best show, and it does kind of fall into like CW teenager drama at times, but for the most part, is a really, really well done continuation of the Karate Kid legend and mythos, and also at times feels like a do-over for weaker parts of the Cobra Kai mythos. Case in point, Season 3 had quite a bit of flashbacks to Karate Kid 2, and almost enhanced or made things better from that. And makes you go, okay, I kind of want to rewatch it, and I would then have a deeper appreciation of that movie, and we're gonna absolutely get that with Season 4, I think, with Karate Kid 3, as it's no secret, because they've already announced this casting, that they're bringing back Terry Silver, the evil ponytail man from Karate Kid 3. I watched Karate Kid 3 as a kid just because I'm a completionist and I needed to see the whole series, but as an adult, Karate Kid 3 does not hold up. It's pretty bad. But Terry Silver was evil then, and he was messed up. I cannot wait to see what he is able to do with actual good writing. And the battle lines have been clearly drawn for Season 4. Like, Season 3 did not have the biggest cliffhanger like Season 2 did, in which case I was a nervous wreck going, I need the new season now to see what happens to my boy Miguel, which I'm so happy that the actor playing Miguel is getting more recognition, and he's going to be Blue Beetle. I'm beyond excited for the Blue Beetle movie, but I'm excited for Season 4. I'm excited for the direction that they took of like, okay, our good guys are here, and our bad guys are here. Now, to continue with the conversation, I'm going to put a spoiler alert for the rest of me discussing Cobra Kai, just because I think there's some stuff we should go over Season 4 that you really only will know, or we can talk about if you've seen Season 3. So if you're caught up with Cobra Kai, stick around. If you're not caught up with Cobra Kai, see you next week. And subscribe wherever you're getting us at. So, Season 4, I think, can be a really big pivot point for the series. I think there's a certain direction that would be the safe option, but I don't think it's the option that we're gonna get. So here's what my thoughts are with Cobra Kai Season 4. For those obviously that caught up, we know that Johnny and Daniel are now on the same team, more or less. Whatever the new dojo is, obviously I don't think it's going to be Miyagi-Do anymore. We've got Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang school in one camp. You got Cobra Kai, who's about to get Terry Silver in one camp. And they said after Johnny and Daniel basically beat the crap out of Kreese, all right, next year there's the All Valley tournament once again. Whoever wins that wins the Valley, and the other team has to get out forever. Here's where I think they're gonna pull something interesting. I think Cobra Kai will win this tournament. I think Johnny and Daniel are going to lose it. And here's why. When the creators of Cobra Kai were asked in an interview, like, do they have a overarching story? Do they have a end goal to it? They said they had 6 seasons worth of material that they have written up in terms of an overarching narrative. Ending at season 4 doesn't sound quite right. They've even said specifically they have an end game type moment in their mind that they want to be the big finale. I think it would be interesting. Our characters and our heroes have been knocked down before. Case in point, Miguel almost didn't walk again after getting kicked off that railing in season 2. That was intense enough. How intense would it be if season 4 is the Infinity War of Cobra Kai in terms of you expect, because you've grown and loved these characters for 3 seasons, the good guys to win? How much of a shock would it be that in the final round or something, Cobra Kai just clean sweeps Miyagi-Do and Miyagi-Do loses completely? Where does that leave our characters? Where does that leave Johnny and Daniel's relationship? Where does that leave Miguel? Where does that leave Sam? Where does that leave everybody? I think it's much more interesting from a narrative standpoint if Terry Silver and John Kreese win the tournament. And that way, if we do continue the show for like a season 5 or a season 6, our heroes have to make the comeback. And if that isn't Karate Kid storytelling, I don't know what is. The more you beat down your heroes, the greater the victory when they eventually overcome it. That's just basic storytelling. And season 3 almost ended on a high note for our characters. And you have to have ebbs and flows. It's like a wrestling match or a boxing match. In order to tell a good story, you have to have ebbs and flows. Season 3 ended on a high note for the characters. Our heroes beat the crap out of John Kreese. They're together as a unified unit. What if they get hit below the belt in next season and it's really, really dark? And if we're going to get dark with any character, it's going to be Terry Silver, because they did really dark things with that character in the original Karate Kid 3. Now here's where the fan service-y part in me comes out, because it's absolutely not going to happen, but I can dream, Harold. How great would it be if Miyagi-Do, White Fang, hybrid team, whatever they are, they lose in season 4 at the end of the tournament, and they are forced to disband forever. But then, in season 5, or even season 6, we get a new mentor to help come in and go, well, technically, I'm not Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang, and it's Mr. Han from the Jaden Smith one. Now, I know that movie's not for everybody. We don't even need Jaden Smith. But how cool would it be to see Daniel and Johnny team up with Jackie freaking Chan? I know the remake isn't for everyone. I love the remake almost as much as I love the original. I actually like the remake better. But if we want an end game type moment like the creators have teased, how cool would it be to see Jackie Chan in Cobra Kai? Maybe he had some connection to Miyagi back in the day. I think that would be a really interesting way to unite the universes. They never ruled out that the remake was a separate universe from the original Karate Kid. If you want an endgame moment, you bring in Jackie freaking Chan. Bring everybody back. And if that's... You got to beat down your characters to get to that moment of jubilation. Why did the Captain America wielding the hammer of Thor mean so much? Because he just got the crap beaten out of him before that. And it looked like, well, we've got no solution to get us out of here. Jackie Chan is always a solution. Jackie Chan makes everything better. And then in season 5 or season 6, he can be the binding material. Just like how in the remake, he had his own tragedy that he was able to work through. Maybe he is able to be the consoling presence for our characters that unites and brings everyone back. Or we can end season 4 with Johnny having made so much progress with Daniel, they're on the same page again, him turning his back to go back to Cobra Kai just so he can work with his son again. I think there's a lot of interesting storytelling possibilities here with Cobra Kai Season 4. I'm beyond excited for what they can do. I think this show has a lot of potential going forward, but I think it's more interesting if we do the unexpected and have the villains win, because the heroes have won a lot. And that's good. You want your heroes to look strong, but you want your villains to look strong. And if you're going to make any villain look credible, Terry Silver is a terrifying presence in Karate Kid 3. Just my theory and speculation, but I think that could be a really, really fun route to go of make Terry the big bad. Show, John Kreese, he was the nice guy of the bunch. Have Terry Silver take away Daniel's car dealership or something like that. Like he buys LaRusso Auto or something like that. Or makes him go bankrupt. Something like, I don't know. Terry Silver was messed up in the original Karate Kid and has a lot of money to blow. So I don't know. That's just me with a lot of my theories and speculation there. But Cobra Kai Season 4 has the chance to be the best one yet.